It is my pick of the show. Do you know what? I picked up on a couple of blazers here last holiday season, and I feel like I just got so much wear out of them. Whenever there was an occasion, with Mary Beth's retirement, for example, it's like, oh, what do I wear? And it's like, oh, I just put on a blazer. It just makes you feel put together. I love pairing it with jeans because it kind of has a bit of a, I don't know, just like a kind of off-duty casual look. But then when you want to feel dressed up, you can do that too. A668514 is your item number for this one. We have great colours to choose from as well, which are all classic. So I'm in the navy. Then we also have it in the black. We have it in dark chocolate. Remember, that colour of the year is mocha mousse. And then we're going to show you three other colours, which I think are the fanciest. These are the real kind of jewel tones. We have it in that beautiful deep purple. I feel like it's giving Willy Wonka, but I love it. I love that colour. This is the mallard green. That one's the most limited in both sizes. So this comes in regular or petite. And then we also have it in cranberry. So those are the colours. Yes, two different sizes to choose from. So that regular is going to be 26.5 to 32.5 inches in length, which is what I'm wearing. And then that petite is 25.25 to 31.25. So, you know, if you've struggled in the past to find a jacket that is a really good fit, just bear in mind that you've got that regular and petite option. I also love that it's so easy to pop the collar on this, you know, that you can just do that. And then you've got the one button. And the one button is that covered button. So it's, you know, it is a very, I feel like it's giving, I don't know what you think, Jackie, but for me it's giving like kind of riding chic. I feel like I should be carrying a whip and riding a horse with this. Maybe that's just a UK thing. You know,
I love a good velvet blazer, and especially this one because it's not stiff or hard. Sometimes velvet could be stiff and hard. This is really soft and comfortable. Again, the blend is amazing. It is, I believe this is a cotton rayon spandex, right? Am I correct? Or cotton poly spandex?
You are right. Yes, it's cotton rayon span. So 75% cotton, 23% rayon, 2% span.
Yep, and you can feel it because the rayon makes the blazer drape over the body beautifully. You feel the cotton fibers in this fabric as well. And then, of course, spandex, which I love for a little bit of stretch, and that you could see on Sam. It is so polished. Love the covered button that you could close or leave open. Also, the flaps are just there for show on each side, so it looks great. And then the back of it has the seaming detail down the center and on the princess seaming on the sides with that slit in the back. So I love a good topper piece. I love a great blazer. To me, this over the sequin top that we just showed is so sharp looking.
Yeah, really sharp. And I think you're so right, Jackie. It's about having those pieces that suddenly, we've all got jeans, we've all got tops, but you add this and then suddenly it's like, oh, it's an outfit. It's that third piece dressing, but you need to have those pieces in your closet where you suddenly are like, oh, wait, it just needs something. And you could literally just be wearing, you know, obviously we are a little bit bedazzled because it's Christmas in July, but you could just be, you know, wearing these jeans and just a regular sweatshirt or even a t-shirt, and then you add this and suddenly it is that put together, polished, finished look that you get when you have a blazer, especially in this fabric. So, you know, I know we're talking about Christmas in July, but I feel like this is one that you could absolutely wear now and wear, you know, year round, depending on the color you go for. So I'm just going to mention those colors one more time. This is the dark chocolate. Very sort of close to that colour of the year that is mocha mousse. So, and also think about fall as well as the holidays. Then we have it in black. We also have it in the navy, which is the one that I'm wearing. And then we're going to show you a few more colours on QVC.com. This is the cranberry, the dark purple, and then that mallard green. So I can't, which is your favorite color, Jackie, out of all of those?
Oh, I love the black. You know, I'm a black and navy girl. I love the black and I love the navy.
Well, it's funny because you love like the black and the navy, and I'm like, ooh, purple, ooh, mallard,
like
you
color,
know, yeah.
Right?
But that's the great thing about this
and they're
jacket.
all pretty.
Yeah, yeah. But there's something for everybody. For every, you know, if you want to be neutral and classic, but if you want that dual pop of color where you're like, I want to walk into a room and be kind of, you know, everyone like, wow, who's that girl in the deep mallard jacket? That's there for you too. Let's talk about care of this, because this is another one that I'm like, wait, what? You can put this in the machine.
You can machine wash, tumble dry low. You don't have to worry about taking it to the dry cleaners, which is so nice. And, you know, sometimes people just use this as their, you know, outerwear come, you know, like fall into winter once the weather starts changing and you don't want to wear a heavy coat. Some of my friends, I know they wear this as their outerwear piece as well because velvet is so popular.
Well, and that's the thing, you know, when you're thinking about this as an outerwear piece, look at that price. You know, this was $98. You're getting it for $77.98. This could be, as we're looking at it on Amanda, you know, this could be something you wear into the office or for more professional engagements. It could be your outerwear piece for walking the dog or going for your place of worship, or it could be that piece that you wear when you want to wear it with something like the sequin top that we had earlier to wear to date night. You know, you've really got a lot of options when you add in that third piece that you're not quite sure what you're going to do with it. Is it going to be outerwear? Is it going to be something that's a little bit glamorous? Either way, it just elevates your wardrobe and it gives you a lot more options. And I don't know about you, Jackie, I had a friend who always wore kind of fabulous furs, and she, you know, she always said, I have really basic clothes, but she said, I invest in jackets and topper pieces because that's, she said, when you walk into a room, that's the first thing anybody notices is what you're wearing on the top. So I've heeded that advice over the years. And this is just one of those perfect pieces to do that with.
It's so true. You know, for me, Sam, I could be wearing just an essential t-shirt, and if I put on a topper piece that's more elevated, I automatically feel dressed and put together. I love a good blazer. I love a great velvet blazer, especially because we're going to repeat this every year. So it's good to get it now. You know, we might change the colors up, but you can never go wrong with these jewel tone colors. And it's always on the it list. Every holiday season, or even before, even in the fall it starts, velvet blazers are on the it list. So I would pick this up. It's a great item to have. I own it in the black. This is mine. I've worn it. You know, it's fabulous. I'm obviously not wearing it now in 100-degree weather, but come the fall, once the weather starts changing, I may just put this on with a t-shirt, jeans, little canvas sneakers, and wear my velvet blazer. You know, that's how I style it.
Yeah, it's very, very easy to style. And, you know, I had the sleeves kind of rolled back, and then zhuzhed because I just wanted to have a little bit of the sweater coming up. But here's the thing, this has span in, so look how easy it is if you want to zhuzh the sleeve, because you've got that stretch. So you don't kind of have to fight with the sleeves. You can literally just adjust them and they stay put because you've got that spandex as well as the cotton and the rayon in this. So quick reminder of the colors so that you can place your order. And I love that Jackie and I are like on opposite ends of the scale, so hopefully you can find the color that you like. This is your dark chocolate. We have the black, which is Jackie's favorite, as is the navy. Navy has been the most popular, actually. Lots of you coming in for that. And then I am a big fan of the cranberry. I nearly wore this one, actually. And then I love the deep purple. I feel like it's OG Willy Wonka. And then we also have the deep mallard, which is that the most limited, did you say? And that deep mallard is the most limited. A668514 is your item number. 3 easy payments of $25.99 will get that home.